Yeah, I suppose, I suppose we're coming down to the wire here. Two more teams left to be eliminated. Their fate's still undecided, and the X-team teams will be sending in. I said team twice. Den in for the opening attack of the war here, going after a blimp to drop in with the super archer bomb, and it's going to be super barbarians to follow it up here. But he does make it all the way to the base there. He did protect it with the ward ability to make sure it got all the way in. And you see, he also has an apprentice warden on his bar here that he can use to actually get the HP boost that he will not get with the Grand Warden and pick it up later. But he's able to claim out everything around that area except for the Town Hall. He's working on the Town Hall, last invisibility, getting distracted onto the defensive CC troops there. Town Hall stays standing, Carmen. We get some drama out of the gate.
Oh no, here we go. Den, that Town Hall. What are you gonna do? You can take a risk and go all the way from the opposite side and go into the Eagle first and end of the Town Hall. It doesn't look like that's the case here. You're going to send your heroes to the top side. Eagle's going to rain down fire on you, and that is going to be so much damage that you're going to try to continue your way through. If you step through that tunnel poison, your heroes are going to die so quick.
Definitely. You gotta I don't even know what you do about the Eagle Artillery right now. Like, do you put the Road Champion in to go work into that area early? But there's a lot of damage in that area as well. He's still got the defensive Grand Warden, and you have the Expos over there, but he's not going to delay that. He is going to go ahead and try to attempt to get that Eagle Artillery off of his back and just put the Super Barbs in there to give her some tanky, but they quickly get burned up. Just the Road Champion's back on her own again. She'll step in, get the stun, while the King steps in with his ability, able to secure the Town Hall takedown right there, and the Queen will just stay away from the poison, and he's looking okay here. He's actually recovered it to a pretty good way, and he's actually got to give himself a chance here.
With those Super Barbarians provide the distraction, the outside defenses, those cannons going down. King does come back to life with the Phoenix. Queen secures the scatter shot, but the defensive Queen is still up with full health. Picks off his Queen. With an air expo to the far right side, there's definitely not going to be enough troops here to overwhelm the rest of the space, or at least, right?
Maybe. Right. Got 38 seconds. He's still got to go back for the expo on the right side. I feel like even if he gets through her, he's still got a long track across the base there. And he's...
No way.
She's so close to going down, Carbon. She's so close to going down. 97%. It's not a triple, but he's stacked up some percentage points there.
If you fail, you want to fail like at 97%, 98, 99. That's where you want to be, because that is what's going to make the difference if it comes down to a tie war. So Den, great effort there, especially with that blimp not grabbing all of the value that he was hoping for. He wanted that Town Hall. That was the big difference maker in that attack that he was unfortunately not able to get.
Yeah, the Super Archer bomb value is... like, the whole attack kind of hinges on the value you get out of that Super Archer bomb. And if you invest every spell, or almost every spell most of the time, into that Super Archer bomb, and you don't get the value that you're looking for, and it just kind of makes the rest of the attack there that much more difficult. But I gotta hand it to him. Like, he did handle it very, very well. He made the correct response there and gave himself the best chance. It just wasn't quite enough. But we're gonna see the same attack in response by the looks of it. Another Warden Protected Blimp coming in from the right side, going over the top of the Eagle Artillery area, and he's looking to try to land on top of the Inferno Tower compartment.
He threads the needle. Look at that. Not even needing to use a freeze. Gets into this middle compartment, able to now try to grab the multi, the scatters, and Eagle Artillery potential. Can he get it with these Super Archers? As they are going down, he does activate and find the Tornado Trap. He needs to remove the Eagle. Another Rage Invest, another Invis. Looking to completely gut this whole core and the Eagle. It does go down too.
He's gonna get that expo down. He got the Town Hall damage up there, but the Battle Builder's gonna go to work to repair it. But this base looks like there's not much left. Like, that's the Super Archer value that you're trying to invest into right now. Like, that's that. If I was making that kind of investment returns, I would be retired by now. This is insane, Carmen. That was an enormous amount of value, and he is set up very nice to just wrap around and pick up the Town Hall later on. He just needs to direct the heroes properly, and he's got plenty of Super Barbs to do exactly that.
Yeah, with all his heroes still up, plus their abilities, as he continues to make his way around with a couple Super Barbarians up to the top side. With an Electro Titan by this King. Queen's following behind. They're going to have to make their way to the Town Hall using those wall breakers to be able to pick off these outside walls to try to make it easier for his heroes to walk in towards that town hall.
Just need to get him to hug the walls there. The King's right on track there. Ability still intact. Still has Electro Titan. Still can use Electro Titan to clear any ground skellies that might pop. We do have tests around the Town Hall, so I'm definitely expecting that to be happening. But he puts in the Road Champion with all the super barbs. Headhunters in for the left side of the base. We'll go ahead and take out the defensive King, cutting out the path. And he's taking like everything except for the Town Hall so far. But he still has so much in the tank here to be able to take that Town Hall and keep moving further beyond it. More super barbs in. RC ability attack takes the Town Hall down. That is how you get it done. Super Barch with a swag royal champion ability.
Divine Blessing getting the 3-star here, and with a 3-building lead over X Team Esports because Den got that 97% 2-star. Great job there, delivering a 3-star, and that is exactly what they're looking for here in this match.
And TIRIRIT Warrior definitely, I've seen them actually getting more and more, getting more and more practice around the scene there, getting more and more into the high ends of tournaments, and I've seen them just slowly grow as a team there. Out of the Philippines, they're definitely a force to be reckoned with. I think they're one of the #1 team out of the Philippines right now, so definitely a rising star of a squad right there. And now, in response to that, we have just slightly down on percentage and down a star. We'll see if Jaga can turn this star around here and get a triple on the border here for X Team as he sends in Electric Dragons, and he's got a couple of Inferno Dragons in the mix as well. Just gonna zap out the sweeper in the middle of the base there and just pick up the air defenses with a couple of rocket balloons, and it looks like he's getting ready to charge right into the other sweeper and go after the Eagle Artillery area with the E-Drags.
Yeah, with these Inferno Dragons down, Electro Dragons coming with this Warden balloons. More balloons. Are we going to see this blimp fly in and drops an early rage? Warden ability typically to protect the balloons, and yes. So he wants to put as many traps as possible, but he finds a tornado trap on this initial entry.
Watch for black air bombs. Watch for black air bombs. When we get stuck in the tornado trap, a lot of people put black air bombs between the tornado and the town hall. So the blimp goes right into him, but he is able to get all the way in there. He has a bunch of red air bombs go off, but it kills all the super minions. Wait, it's not super minions. It's... what's in there? There's nothing in there. Whatever was in there was taken out by the red air bombs, and that was baited. He walked right into a trap, and he gets shut down by the red air bombs.
The super minions getting picked off by those red air bombs indeed. Unfortunately, he didn't drop that clone early enough because it disappeared before, and that clone spell was essentially all wasted. And now at this point, it's a matter of can he even have a chance of saving the 2-star? I don't think so.
He's got... no, yeah, you got a really good point there. He makes the queen invisible, but that's only temporary relief. He goes invisible again. That doesn't save him to the town hall takedown, though. I feel like he's panicking right now. He's definitely panicking right now. He's not going to get the town hall down. He keeps dropping spells onto the defensive queen, and he can't keep his royal champion safe. There really wasn't an answer there. He had to get the value out of the super minion bomb, but the moment that blimp opened up, you see so often people stack all the red air bombs right behind the town hall. There's a lot of reasons that people will do that. There's one, you're trying to potentially take out a Lalo that would go through the town hall. Two, you're trying to stop super minion bombs that go ahead and just hit all the super minions if you land by the town hall like that in that exact spot, which is the most common place that people like to go through, but also can take out healers for ground smash attacks to go through the town hall. There's so many reasons that everybody stacks all the red air bombs right there, but it's very difficult to get them pre-triggered because you'll notice how all these bases seem to have the air defenses wide to the 4 corners, so you can never really like path a lava hound to get into the core to clear traps. So it's just a very, very optimal spot to put red air bombs that shuts down so many different attacks, and that's why we so commonly see them in the core of the base like that. And it worked to perfection to hold this 1-star. Jaga is definitely put his team at a very big disadvantage there now with the 1-star 58%.
So even with a 1-star from Jaga, you know, my prediction was that X Team Esports wasn't going to win this. Which means I've been wrong this whole day. They're somehow still going to find a way to win this because I just can't be right. There's no way I could finally get one right. Is this the time? Is this the match?
Maybe, or they're just executing the script to make this as exciting as possible, and we're gonna see the comeback of the century right now. That would be wild to be able to make a comeback, but it depends if they can get the defense right here to see if they can at least keep the split between the teams at 2 stars. But the heavy percentage disadvantage is also going to work heavily against them, so it's going to be super bowlers, and it does look like he's getting ready to come in on the flank of the town hall. Looks like he's already setting up an entry up by the defensive queen.
And we're seeing 3 Super Bowlers indeed. Not going to use any... Okay, there's only like 1 storage. I'm surprised he's not going to like use a sneaky goblin to grab the town hall, maybe with an invis. There is the clan castle that is relatively close, so he would lure that out if he's planning to do an early warden walk like this, but I feel like it looks like he wants to maybe use the blimp to fly across to eventually grab the town hall. But if you can use a siege machine or something, your clan castle somewhere else that's not invested on the town hall, I feel like it can be so much stronger.
I agree. I 100% agree here. But the other downside of this entry here is this Expo is locked onto his Warden. And while that Expo is locked onto the Warden here, the Warden will potentially just take enough damage that forces him to ability. But the bigger problem is he never transfers the healers off over to the other troops here. So he can pop the Ward ability and maybe get some temporary relief and maybe get a transfer forward. But does have the Warden just hogging those healers there. The blimp gets protected. It will cross over and secure the town hall, but with no openings of the wall to transition to the multi, he's not going to get, or sorry, the single. He's not going to get that single down, and so that's going to be a potential problem for everybody. But he does path to the core of the base here, and I don't know. This feels a bit dicey. I don't know how I feel about this, Carbon.
I'm wondering, oh, there's the jump. I was like, where? He's not jumping his way into the core there. Finally, they are, but he doesn't have a back end jump. With all this damage here, the King's running around. We do have the healers finally transferring off to the Super Bowlers, but he deployed his Royal Champion already, so this is where she would have been clutch to continue to run around. But look at that. There's a single target on the backside of this base, so once this Queen gets close, she's going to get locked onto and her ability would be forced.
I like this wizard deployed to pick up the wizard tower on the left side of the base there while the king is taking. That'll keep the witches safe on the outside. Maybe they can provide some support later on to get him through the single, but they're approaching right now, and the queen's gonna run out of targets here after the defensive clan castle building, and now it just depends on which wall she attacks. But I think she's gonna attack the wall to the single inferno. If she does and breaks that wall quick enough and can get in there and take it down, he does have a chance to still get through this. She attacks the wall as expected, goes after the more dense area, steps in, but is taken out by the single inferno before she can get it down.
Yeah, that giant bomb there, taking out those archers. He needed those archers to keep the single target inferno distracted, so that giant bomb played a huge role right there, as the queen could have maybe continued through and reached the archer tower, builder hub, rage tower, single, and it would have just had this king run straight to this right side, and this could have actually tripled if that giant bomb might not have been there.
I have to wonder, like you were saying at the start there, if a different siege machine would have been better. Like the sneaky goblins could have so easily reached the town hall takedown and made so that he didn't have to burn an entire siege machine to go after that. And then he could have had like a battle drill, or he could have had a siege barracks or something to just provide extra punch there. And he definitely... he came close, though. He came close still. He gets a solid amount of percentage, but that is the potential for an opening later on for X team to be able to make a comeback now. Now they have started off very, very rough here, and they're gonna have a mountain to climb here to make the comeback. But maybe they can. They just need to get a couple more defenses and get some triples on the board. If this next attack is a triple, I do have faith in them.
Well, I have faith in Homura. He is such a skilled attacker with hogs. And it's the twin hogs here with the 5 healers, as that queen's looking to help clear this whole bottom side. No recall spell, so wherever this queen goes is the path that she decides to go, with a headhunter to help clear the defensive king. And a very easy king kill here, because there's no other defenses on the queen, so that was pretty simple, as she can continue her way through the Grand Warden altar and eventually grab that Eagle artillery.
I think if you get, like, I feel like if you got that 1 star, like, I'm thinking like the mentality of the team there, like if you had the 1-star, then it is kind of like a demoralizing blow to the team. And so if we see the triple here, I really feel like he could rally his team and just get them hyped, get them back in the game. And I think this is a very big moment psychologically for the team to be able to get back in this. So he does start out very, very solid here, able to push the queen in, going to get the Eagle Artillery, can reach the multi. No, he can't reach the multi-inferno from there, but he's got 3 more wall breakers. So if this cannon goes down, I think the next wall breaker targets the Eagle Artillery. He does wait for the cannon to go down, and then he does target the Eagle Artillery, the storage, giving him the axes in the core of the base there. So very good management of specific buildings going down, so the wall breakers will go exactly where he wants them to go. And he's looking pretty solid here, Carbon.
Yeah, with these ice combs going down slowly, the king comes back to life with the Phoenix to take out that multi, which is perfect to keep these healers protected. But Eric, there's just about 1:20 left. Time. That's going to be the biggest question mark as he pops an early warden ability and a blimp going straight to that town hall. If these hogs make their way over the town hall poison, they're going to take so much damage.
Yeah, but the town hall goes down, then everybody will path around it. There's a tornado trap. Yetis are tanking in the core of the base there, keep the damage away from that defense or the offensive queen. Queen keeps on moving down south. They're taking some traps to the healers, but they're hanging on just fine. Queen ability still intact. He's got freezes. He's got invisibility. Hogs go through the poison as they go around the north side, but they are going to survive there, and they'll toss the riders, but the hogs themselves will keep on moving. World Champion stays safe. He's got a chance here, Carbon. He's got the spell support to make it through. He throws in more down south to give the support there. Queen pops her ability, breaks the wall, gets the defensive pro champion down, and not only does he have it, but he has 3 swag spells and a swag world champion ability. It's completely overwhelmed.
Homura, what an impressive attack there. When he comes in with hogs, it's so strong and it looks so clean. What a brilliant attack there from Homura. And they need that in order to have a chance in this match because of their 1-star earlier. Do they have the chance? Are they going to keep 3-starring to bring this match back? Unless they get a bunch of defenses, you never know what happens.
Yeah, but I mean, if they get that triple and rally the team, if they get a defense right here, they're right back in this card. They're within reach. So it's just about putting some pressure on, and Homura has done exactly that. So now it's just a matter of can TIRIRIT Warrior handle the pressure of them coming up behind them, and maybe they sat back and relaxed. But they gotta be feeling good there after the defense is held and they established that 2-star lead. But a 2-star lead early in the war here is manageable for the team that is down, and so we'll see what 7up can do here. See if he can maybe, like, at this point, if TIRIRIT Warrior starts racking in triples, like they're gonna take this win. So there is some pressure for them, as we know what X team can do if they don't apply that pressure. So Queen's gonna charge in as he sets up for recall and Hydra. He's got a couple lightning. 2 lightning is enough to take out a sweeper, but nothing else. So you can use that to protect whatever entry the dragons are going to make, which makes me think they're going to come in from the very bottom of the base and go directly into one of those 2 sweepers.
Yeah, as that Queen's continuing her charge, all this is raged up, these double expos. Oh, and he doesn't take out the Archer Tower there. You never know, that could play a big role. It's going to be used for funneling, but Queen's down to the bottom side, some lightning on a sweeper, and the dragons will come in between where the Queen is now and the value that she already took out to send the dragons across, and the blimp will hopefully fly to make it all the way to that town hall.
Concerned about this defensive grand ward, the damage right here, striking his queen. She's working, she takes him. Okay, that's good. She has some damage relief there, thinks she can hold on to her ability, but he needs to have the warden ability, protect the blimp. The dragons need to be protected, and he needs to have this blimp protected. It needs to cross the entire base. He's kind of putting a lot of reliance on this blimp to secure the town hall takedown, but if it's a Yeti bomb and it turns back around and gets the model down, that'd be huge. I don't think that'll be one of his targets, though. Looks like there's a bit of separation. Tornado Trap catches it, though. Okay, blimp is getting dicey here, and that blimp is important.
Okay, they turn around, they freeze at the town hall. Now they go for, the ice cones.
Ice cones, they're throwing Yeti mines, ranged up Yeti mines. No! Missed the town hall, Carbon! Oh, no, what do we do?
No, he's got the king. Oh, no, don't give a 1-star back. Don't give a 1-star back.
It's all scripted, Carmen. It's all scripted. They're putting on a show for us one way or another. But he's gonna try to salvage the tower. But the king is right there. He has his king. The king will take out the defensive king, so the world champion can push in. But everything on the left side has died out. The queen is gone. He's got one invisibility. Diggy working with the royal champion. He can get the stun there. And he should hopefully be able to take it down there with the resources that he has. But one way or another, he's leaving a lot of percentage on the board. I think he's got it. It's already damaged up. He will take it and prevent the 1-star there. But at what cost? Because that's a lot of percentage. And that will put this war one step back into the chance for X Team make the comeback.
Wow. Well, this is now puts them to, what, 7 here at the moment. But X Team Esports, it's kind of, yes, they did get the 1-star, but they've also got a 3-star to bring them back at a 2-star hit rate. And it still can be anyone's match at this point. 7-Up, unfortunately, not able to get it done with the Hydra. And that blimp finding the tornado trap early and not able to make it all the way to that town hall. So this one is going to be coming down to the wire.
Yeah, and you so common see that tornado trap right above that town hall, or right on the inside of the base there from the town hall, to specifically drop the blimps out of the sky like that and force them down into an inopportune spot. Not able to secure the town hall, and then you saw the red air bombs go off there again. Like, they're guarding against so many different attacks there all at the same time. It just shows you the skill of the base building teams behind this to be able to shut those attacks down, predict them, and it depends on what your opponent, like, you're also trying to read your opponent. You got to know what they like to attack with, and you need to be prepared to stop those specific attacks there. You can adjust the traps as necessary on the fly. Remember, adjusting traps doesn't cause a base cooldown, so they can do that they can do it as soon as they see their opponent that they're going against. And if they know their opponents well, then they can quickly adjust traps as necessary and try to bait certain attacks there. And I don't know if that happened there, but it's definitely doing a good job here of having these traps just in a good spot generally to stop a lot of different attacks here. And now pressure's on here for X Team Esports as we see a Queen Charge recall into Mass Hog Riders.
Indeed, with that queen back to the top side here and try to charge her into the town hall while the flame flinger is coming to the left. The skellies all are, oh nope, they're retargeting. I was gonna say, man, they're ignoring that flame flinger. They finally now go back to a drop of Valkyrie to help clear him 1, 2, 3. As the flame flinger will try to grab this multi while the queen is now charging her way into the town hall with a bunch of archers coming out, rocket and super minions. You can't lose this queen. You got to keep her going all the way through this town hall.
Freezes up the super minions, poisons up the rocket balloons. That's the typical way that we want to do that. It's a very dangerous clan castle that comes out after you, but the queen taking eagle artillery strikes there. She can't go invisible right now, otherwise the eagle artillery targets onto the flame cleaner instead, and then he loses value over there, so he has to use freezes and rages to protect the queen right now. But now the eagle artillery target over the right here as the king deploys in from the very bottom corner. The hogs go in from that far right side. Warder building nice and early, and he's attacking 4 different sections of the base there simultaneously. There's so much multitasking going on here. This is very difficult to manage as an attacker, to be able to run 4 different wings of the attack all at the same time to collapse into the core of the base.
As that queen ability does go off to help secure the monolith, continuing his way through. See there, Air Expo is taking down his king, but the king does have the Phoenix, so he'll come back to life to help clear some more of this. But unfortunately, the royal champion, she only has her ability, so it will be forced now, skipping across. But with 1 freeze, that scatter and Air Expo is going to be a big problem. The royal champion is going down. The warden's going to get locked down next. Drops the hog, a giant down south, but it's too late. Not to help the RC, but the queen is still going.
Inside the minimum range of the scatter, though. Look, the hogs, they're inside the minimum range of the scatter. Dicky takes the stun to protect the other troops. He's actually clearing the compartment, Carmen. He's just got to get the flame flinger troops to get the multi and get the cleanup done. Oh my God. X Team can make this comeback, Carmen. This is wild.
Well, you know, I'm gonna go potentially perfect if they do make that comeback. Will X Team do it? As we see the flame flinger, that will eventually open up here. There's a couple buildings left to the top side with storages. With 34 seconds left, X Team Esports is looking to put another 3-star on the board, which means that they will go up to 9. And if Trident Warrior do not get another 3-star, then they will be unfortunately tied with a 1-star from their opponent. which is just crazy to think about, that you could get a 1-star and then it could swing completely back, going back and forth. Well, X Team Esports, the opportunity is now here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure as soon as he got the triple there, he just took his phone and threw it out the window because okay, there it goes, it's finally going in. But yeah, it's completely overwhelmed right there, even with a little bit of network delay, but that's fine. He's got the triple. That's a massive pickup. I don't know exactly where the percent. No, I do know where the percentage split is. It's actually a 20 building split. If TIRIRIT Warrior hits 80% on the dot right now, then we're going to be seeing an exact high-end percentage. So that'll be the threshold for them to cross to be able to sustain their lead.
Wow. Comes down to these final few attacks here, and it can determine your tournament life. You lose this match, you are eliminated. And now Prime, good luck. What is the attack going to be used here? Maybe, if I had to guess, Super Bowlers. I could foresee as we've been seeing a lot of dragons. If you had to take a guess, real quick, what do you think? I say Super Bowl.
I don't know. I'd have to go stream snipe him there. He's the biggest streamer and content creator out of the Philippines. So I'd have to go review his tape over there.
Well, yeah, you just gotta pick one. Pick one.
I'm gonna say I think you'll do Queen Charge.
Queen.
I don't know what's what.
Queen Charge.
Queen Charge. Queen Charge. Twin Hogs.
Sure,
Yeah. I was right. I didn't.
Okay.
There was no doubt. I said Queen Charge. I was right, and that's what he uses.
I see how you.
That's what he uses in Legend
here.
League. So.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see what Prime can do with the Queen Charge Twin Hogs. Indeed, we got 4 rages to utilize here, as the Eagle is surrounded by Expos, multi, the Rage Spell Tower. As now here comes the Blimp. Not going to go for the Town Hall, but going to go for the Monolith here. Opens it up and not investing that Rage.
Just trying to get the Monolith down so we can use that as a funneling point there. Doesn't even need to take the Defensive King down. If he just gets a little damage on him, that's fine. Making sure to not deploy his healers there until the Yetis go down so they don't transfer forward and try to save the Yetis and get themselves in danger, which is very smart. Just used the Giant to tank for the Queen initially. Gets the Headhunter down to deal with the Defensive King, and the funnel set. The Monolith is down, and he can now make his way forward here with the King working on the outside. One of the biggest advantages of using an all-hog attack is it does free up your King. He doesn't need to be used for a funnel like you see in the minor attacks and the hog minor attacks. He can be used to provide flank support for the Queen and get her to go where he wants her to go. So Blimp forms one side of the funnel, King forms the other side of the funnel, Queen diving directly into this Town Hall compartment, and it's a bonus she's finding Teslas, and this is a good spot for her to find the Teslas, because if they're here, then they're not going to be over where the hogs go in.
Yeah, it's that Queen slowly going to take care of this defensive clan castle and then lock onto the Town Hall, meaning the Warden ability can be used perfectly through the Eagle artillery and rage those hogs up. Must save 1 rage for the hogs. If you don't, then the hogs are going to get slowed down, and that rage is critical to continue through. Watch for the rage and headhunters that will need to be coming all the way across. And you also don't want to lose that Queen, so make sure you're raging the Queen, raging these hogs, and then you got to pair it with that Warden ability.
Lots of multitasking required here, but as soon as he pops the ward ability, he pops the rage, and the hogs surge forward, absorbing traps all the way through, surging as quickly as they can while they have the invincibility of the ward. The moment that the ward ability wears off, he replaces the protection with freeze onto the heaviest pocket of defense he can find, which is the Multi-Inferno and Expo, and then Skeleton Spell comes down on the defensive road champion and Scattershot on the backside of the base here. This is very nicely executed right now, and the road champion stayed very safe on top of that. He's got a lot of time to work with here. He's looking pretty solid. The biggest threat there is that defensive road champion. He wants the Queen to be the one that engages her, not his road champion, because he needs his road champion to get the Scattershot down.
Yeah, as the RC does have ability, Invis will be clutch here. RC ability will, it has to hit the cannon, unfortunately. The Headhunter comes in perfectly, pops that Queen ability with 30 seconds left. It's just a race against cleaning this up. Ground Skeletons pop. You can technically make the Skellies invisible. Finish off that scatter shot. Yes, there you go. Yeah. Okay, you gotta make sure you do that. And he gets the final building, and Prime gets the 3-star to give them a star lead going to the last set of attacks.
That's a big pickup right there. And like I said, they only needed an 80%, 81% to be able to sustain their lead. So it's not over till it's over. But now that triple, Prime clutches, representing well for his team. And it's going to force a triple out of X Team. And remember, this is elimination. You don't pass this attack right here. You don't triple right here, Melly. And your team does not make a reappearance to the World Championship. So this is a very, very high pressure situation. And a little less pressure for TIRIRIT, where their obstacle is not as high, but it is definitely something that could be held up. And they got it. This X Team just has to give themselves a chance to the best chance they can get.
Yeah, and X Team, think about it. How did they qualify last year? Well, they were the first, right? The first team to qualify last year, I believe. And
were
to
they?
get that golden, yeah, was it?
I forgot.
I believe they were.
They were in the through the community tournaments there. They won. I forget which one they won. But yeah, they came through in the first couple of seeds there. So by winning one of the massive community tournaments there. But yeah, that was they got. Sorry, we got to concentrate on his attack here. We're getting so focused on their history here. We need to see if Melly can get it done. As look at this, he's putting the Warden with the Queen. They're both going in together. They're charging around the north side of the town hall. He blimps to go take the town hall down, but the healers are on the Warden, and it forces the Queen to ability. That's the downside of stacking them together, because the healers have to choose who they heal. And so if one, or both of them is taking damage, then they have to decide which one they want to save.
Yeah, that's the one issue about having that Warden next to it. Maybe you put the Warden on air mode. You know, that is one thing some players have done. But a lot of people have done that by accident and then say they did, you know, on purpose. But
I would do that.
Yeah, it seems like a thing you do, Eric. And me.
Yeah, I know.
Both of us. As a baby dragon is clearing the cannon there, Queen and Warden are going to make their way up. And the nice thing is then the Warden can move this and turn this more into a smash style attack, since the town hall is down. You just have to focus on taking out that multi-target Inferno. So this Warden is taking quite a bit of an interesting path here. Yeah,
that multi is, it's just in an awkward spot right there. What is the plan for that? I mean, I trust Melly's judgment here, but look at the Blues. The Blues pass over. They're inside of the race there. They take the Bully's actually able to get it through, and the wall break that he had there as well was able to open up a compartment to give him access into it. So actually, he's managing this quite well here. This is kind of weird, but I mean, the only thing that is a major mistake right now is losing the Queen ability, and he's actually able to overcome that quite well here. And she's getting targeted. She's going down. Okay, all right, that is now the biggest problem that he has.
Yeah, the Warden unfortunately goes down. He's losing all his bowlers, and quite a bit left on this base here. And X Team will finish, looks to be at 11 stars. And that means Treasure Warrior, all they'll have to do is get a 2-star. And they will be... Wait, hold on. There's a Royal Champion still.
There is, but he has to get past the defensive Royal Champion. Get the King, give her the protection that he needs to.
Yeah.
Oh, Queen. Yeah, you're right. The skins throw me off there. It's that new skin.
No,
what skin is that? I'm trying to figure that out.
I forget the name of it.
Well, either way.
Yeah.
It's a defense, though. The defense, and that's a very, very big miss here for X Team. They really needed that one there. But you know what? I'm still curious what happens on this final attacker as they go in, because I want to see, like, if X Team ever had a chance in the first place. Like, if this would have gone through for a triple, would the next attack end up as a defense that would have been at the right margins to be able to get them through? Otherwise, this would have been a triple for nothing regardless, and we just got to see what TIRIRIT Warrior could do in the top team out of the Philippines, looking to advance to the top 16 right now.
Yeah, that is their choice. That's their opportunity, and all you gotta do is get a 2-star, right? If you're handed that opportunity, hey, yeah, all you gotta do is 2-star and you advance. Everyone's gonna take that, right? Like, literally everyone. You don't even need to be a pro player. Like, oh, 2-star, that's it. That's all I gotta get. Absolutely. And it's up to Josh. Can he get that 2-star and deliver to advance to the second set of Swiss stage bracket? Well, that will be next Saturday. And here we go with that Queen charge Lalo. Really? Charging this Queen from the out. Wow, okay. This could, you know, if you messes up, could be a 1-star. Oh, no.
Hey, well, pressure's on here. I'm trying to calculate the percentage in my head here of what he needs to get. And quick math here says I don't know. I don't know. my math is not mathing right now, Carbon. So we'll just see what what has happened here, and we'll see if he. Oh, what he says is 71 to win here. So there we go. We got it figured out there. Thank you, Woody. And we have the Queen now pushing into the scatter shot to go after the Eagle Artillery and the scatter shot, and you know he doesn't have to do anything crazy here. Just needs to play it safe, and that does not seem that play it safe doesn't seem to be in his playbook here, Carbon.
No, it doesn't seem to be, as we're seeing that Queen charging her way down to the bottom with that wall break. Oh, and we can rage. Yes, getting access now to the core multi-target Inferno for this Queen. Charging her all the way through, freezing up that ground expo. Wow, her ability was almost forced, and there it is. But now it's going to
ranged up headhunter.
With that Queen just doing some crazy snipes in the head. Oh,
where's she going?
Queen.
No. Carmen, this is bad. They can throw right now. This is not over. If they miss the town hall and don't reach 70%, then this could still swing. And if he has to dump a lot into the town hall, oh no, there goes the Queen, there goes the healers. Road Champion cuts across and he'll dive bomb the town hall. But he only has 30% right now. Yeah.
Just get a 2-star, Josh. There's Teslas, which will bring you straight to the town hall. Uh-oh, he's still got the Stone Slammer, which he could switch it to a blimp potentially. He rages over the town hall. He's activated it. One ability will be able to take this town hall down, and there you go. They get the 2-star, which is enough for the victory in this match. And whew, that was a little too close for comfort.
Yeah, a little bit. And unfortunately, that last rage tower with the 2 multi-infernos around it are going to be trouble here. So he's not going to be able to make it through that, I don't think, unless something miraculous happens here. But yeah, definitely wanted the Queen to go a little bit deeper in the base there. But he had the town. Like, I feel like that I don't know, if I was in that situation, I'm trying to think if I would even try to go to the town hall, or if I would just avoid the town hall, knowing that it's such a dangerous area, and just start picking up everything on the edge of the base there and make sure I free up as much percentage as possible. Because he didn't need to get the 2-star even, he just needed to get a solid percentage on a 1-star, and he could have had it. So he dive bombed that town hall. He was able to take it down, and he's almost to the triple here.
Let's be honest, Eric. You did this tech, you would be like, let's bring 20 witches. And
just put them in a line. Just put them in a line and pray.
Put them in a line, and there you go. And they'll get the percentage, right? Who cares about the town hall? Just send the witches. We know. We know that's the Eric's classic witches there, right? But hey, you know,